start this new chapter, this final chapter. Actual work. Ooh, fun. Adventures, map seed, perfect. Oh, I gotta move my webcam. Where are we gonna put myself today? We're gonna put myself there. There. Nice and simple. Hey, I get paid enough to make it well worth it. True. They already picked Sigma. Okay, well, I can play with Sigma. That's fine. Why is it 3 archers? Nah, let's pick. Can I pick Cindy? I have not played Cindy since chapter 1, and I would kind of like to put her back in. Yes. I have not played with Cindy since chapter 1. It would be kind of nice to put her back in. Do Paladin and Sentinel. Actually, you know what would be better? We should do this. It's the final chapter. We should have the original 3. I'm thinking. The 3 that started it all. Sir Butterfingers, Sydney the Coward, and Frank is a name. Start off with the three people who started this adventure. This is how we're gonna go. Let's begin. Alright. That's some fun cards. This sprawling valley, this towering peaks, you feel the shape of them in your blood. They are as they were when life was young, when the first of our people set foot upon the untilled soil. Those were cold days, stumbling days, but we were not alone. There were beasts of the earth, of lake and stream, of the sky, and other shapeless things, both willful and strange. Some came with friendship, others with mischief, and one day over our lowly hovels swooped a vulture. She was known to us by name and rumor, the mighty sun thief, cunning, capricious, and covetous. Can't read today, or any other day. Insatiable in her appetite, she conquered and devoured and thirsted after all that shone and sparkled. Jewels and gems and stars and moon. And most of all, she desired the sun. So up to the skies very rim she soared, and with her beak she tore it down and carried it back to her mountain. Then the sun shone only at the vulture's whim, and the land fell into bitter winter. So it was when we came to the valley, cruel winds froze the blood in our veins, long nights stole our children and our old, and in the mildest of our mornings, Vulture appeared. She claimed us as her subjects, and she offered us a span of sunshine, a warm and prosperous year. In return, we would pay her tribute to the corpses of our dead. We refused. Incensed, Vulture spread her wings and departed. But when we lay asleep, she returned, clutching in her talons a lick of sunflame. It burgeoned into a mighty blaze, and consumed all that we had built. But courage sometimes is born from great anguish. Think that was the end of the old bird? So did our ancestors actually? Dun dun dun. Flames charred her flesh and melted her feathers, but the mouths so pure and pungent, which dwelt in a vulture's heart would not perish. Snarled and misshapen, she arose, hissing her hate and vowing revenge. Imagine being too hateful to die like a normal thing. She's a regular pest in lots of the old stories, always popping up to eat us and steal our glory. My nana had a big old book of stuff like that, rocked me to sleep with it. Always like a talking animal. And there, that should do it. I'd gotten sort of used to the old drip drop. Wonder if I'll miss it. Hey, you good with doors? It's none of my business maybe, but don't you have regular house mending for stuff like this? Out here, I'm lucky if I see the same face twice, much less an odd jobber. First it was the floods, now it's rumors of kidnappers and beast worshippers. Not a lot of folks willing to risk the road. And just to get the adventure types mostly. Not that I'm complaining, get to meet some real heroes sometimes. Why, as soon as I saw you, I thought, how about those two? Huh? The dusty roads that stitched us yawning together are riddled with inns like Mackley's. Here, weary feet can stall while empty bellies are filled with and words are traded. News and rumors, tale and song, like seeds lodged in a traveler's shoe, they take root wherever they are dropped. You're up from the river towns. Can you tell me if Krusty Jen ever finished his new windmill? Did you see it? Is it bigger than before? Don't worry, you'll get a chance to tell me all about it. I'll go ready to rooms. Three heroes meet at an inn. Sounds like the start of one of Nan's stories. Lonely life probably, running a place like this, miles from anything. So, you here on a job too? Job? No, not the word I would use precisely. I've been traveling somewhat aimlessly. Actually for a season or two, and between the empty, uninhabited spaces, I take what work is offered. What are you thinking, Cindy? 3 stands a better chance than 2, doesn't hurt to ask anyway. This story isn't all new to Frank. Cultists have plagued the deep of the people of these lands as far back as they remember, and lately it seems every new sun brings another grim tale of their doings. Abductions, pilferings, and worse. The faces they meet on the road are too often clouded with fear and mistrust. Roads haven't been safe for a long time, but now they've started attacking farms and outposts, places like this. What they can't pillage, they destroy. No respect for life or craft or art. So the river people tried putting a company together, hiring folks to patrol the roads, root out the cultists. We were the only volunteers. And you're wondering if I... Alright, who's ready to see my collection? That one... Those are our characters. That one in the middle, Melbourne Argan, passed through a few days ago, and let me take a sketch. Really captured his fierceness, don't you think? I recognize these are our characters. Then there's Mordred and Aiden, and of course the amazing Zina's Ammo Dog. My wall of heroes, I call it, always looking for new additions. Want me to show you which beds they slept in? No thanks. By a crackling hearth, the plans are settled. Saving a spot on my wall all for you, Frank. Don't forget. Decaying ruins under a starlight sky. Wild places steeped in mystery. Your travels ever take you to unexpected places? He talks like that sometimes. You get used to it. The pleasures of a road, I find, is in the promise of possibility. What I've witnessed in my... Know what that sounds like? Describing on the hillside, chasing sounds of a scuffle to the canyon entrance, where a traveler is beset. Dun dun dun. And the fighting begins. Kill all enemies, protect the traveler. Easy enough. Just a 2, right? Discus. I discus you to you. And then Butters finishes you off. Done. Sentinel. Hi! figured there was more of you. Oh, there's a lot more of you. Oh, okay. But that one's gonna be a problem. So, I'm just gonna wild grasp you. And he dodges. Of course. Well, we'll eliminate you. Okay, you dodge too. That's perfectly fine. I'm just gonna not do anything with you. Can we at least kill the child? Discus? Yeah. Discus, toss! Alright. Okay. This is fine. It's going well. Triangle of power. Save us all. I will take that. Can I? Nope, I can't. Alright. Well, we can eliminate you. Just be done with you. Smack you, silly. And that's it. Just a small band of them, luckily probably scouts or, hey, you alright? Yes, just swoon. Thought you'd try to catch her. Huh? Oh, sorry, it surprised me. She doesn't look so good. Can't leave her here, but what do we do? Where? What? Easy now, there's a place up ahead. You're safe while you're with us. Get some rest. By the time they reach the roadhouse, the stranger's fully awake. He calmly declines all offers to treat her wounds, accepting only a seat at the table and a bowl of warm broth. She lets the steam bathe her face for a few moments, breathing deeply, then takes the bowl to her lips and drains it. Do they not say that medicine mends the body while a warm meal restores the mind? You look brighter. Restores the what? The man? Can't say I've heard that one. You live around here? Ah, yes. I have called the Grey Reaches home since I was very young. This is sus, Grey Reaches. Is that not what you call these lands? Oh, Nan said that was the name a long time ago. The stretch of a country. From high atop the greatest peak, all the lands in the shallows reach. Or something like that. Had a funny way of naming back then. Yes, well, some of us still use the name. Shall we go stand by the fire? It occurs to me, friends, I owe you an introduction. Bracken is my name. I am a servant. I wouldn't have taken you for... A life of servitude is little valued by some, derided by others. Yet it is a life of my choosing. Other paths presented themselves. Easier paths, perhaps, but deplorable to my eyes. Through every hardship I have stood by my lady. Whilst she endured all the ills and indignities that the world would inflict. But now to have her home overrun by those things, the worshippers of false gods. What do they call themselves? Downers? Talking about the deepest? Ah, yes, that's the word. In the roots of our mountain, their tunnels sprout and tangle like weeds. In our home, beneath my lady's chair, their leader skulks. And from safety, he directs his followers to conquer and pillage. Their numbers grow, they spread. Their stronghold all but unassailable, except there are a few passages, entrances which only my lady and I know of. So I came in search of a few brave souls to aid us. Dare I hope that my search is over? Later. Bracken's off to bed. Should sleep well tonight after everything. You've been quiet, Sydney. Something on your mind? Nothing really. Just thinking it was lucky we found her and she found us. Wasn't sure what we were getting into at first. Now seems fairly straightforward, right? Nothing to argue over. Well, there is one thing. Can't be a real band of adventures unless you have a name. Something catchy like... Oh, here we go. Chat. We gotta name our group. What do we name them? Does anyone have any suggestions as they click the random button? Sisterhood of the Planet Lost. Band is the good.
Do you see what I see?
Alright, I'll play blind for 5 minutes, but we're gonna... Starting now, I guess. Do you have a name, Vodka? I'm gonna cheat because I want to see... We're about to name our party. So if you have any fun names, did you want to name them? Potato Man. Alright, Potato Man and... How about the Potato Squad? Potato Party. Okay, I'll do Potato Party. Party. Milky... No. I don't want to get banned on Twitch now, too. Got shadow banned on TikTok. Don't want to get shadow banned on Twitch. It's perfect! Here follows the adventures of the Potato Party. So. This is gonna be tricky. I'm almost tempted to refund you your points back. Because I don't know how to... I don't know how I'm gonna play this with blindfolded, or, well, blind. I remember there was a recruit thing. So... Gather... something... Recruit? No, I didn't click it. Click something. Fuck it, you know what? I'm gonna refund you your points. Fuck it, no. You can redeem it again when I'm in a combat. They refund you your points. No, I can't. Alright. Oh god, everything's disappeared. Alright, points been refunded. Because at least I can play blind ball in combat. Alright, let's recruit. Pick from Legacy. I guess... Oh, we should get Kiki. There comes soon a night when Frank's path puts them down again at the old inn door. From outside, the innkeeper's haltless chatter sounds like a merry music. Ever climbed on my roof that one and was able to fix the leak? Of course I used to wash my neck from the drip that was dropping, so now You got dinner still, don't you, Maddie? Or is it just talk? Frank is the name? You're already back? Get kicked out? Come inside. There's at least a beggar's bowl to be had. Trail happened to bring me back. I'll stay the night again if I'm welcome. You'll never be a stranger under this roof. It's half yours. Frank's fed in the inn prize ruminations out of them. A great many of them coalesce for the night. I think it's lucky you happened back. The man at my back is surely a legend in his own right, at least to us in this patch of earth. You make me sound like the local pepper eater. It'll be the match everyone's wanting. You two together. It'll inspire 1,000 rhymes. You always bring the enthusiasm, Maddie. You do look like you've been holding your words in. Sorry. Yeah, so Frank, I should say it with manners at least. People say I'm brave because I've got the privilege of courage. I have a few rare talents. I've had the right opportunities. But anyways, I want good things for this land's people. I think you do that. That's I mean, and so if you're the mystic Maddie's been singing about all night, if your company's called Potato Party, I'd like to join you. How could I turn anyone away by so big a fire? Oh god, I forgot his name. Your name's Pussy? Alright, Pussy Galore. It's deepest in the mountain. Their worship wants our bones and... It's deepest in the mountain. Their worship wants our bones and blood. You know that. They're all you may have heard and worse. Had my share of run-ins. Alright. Share a drink. A first drink. Wow, chills. I'm getting chills. Alright, I'm gonna recruit. And now we scout. One evening a long run through Little Meadows. Cindy! There! Oh, this is, Hurry! Thump. So this is for the sunset, isn't it? Yeah. They're gonna view the sunset. It's so pretty. And then, as the sunset dies, is this a date? We set the romance in, if you want it to be. I do want it to be. Oh! Cindy and Frank have fallen in love! Bleh! Okay, anyways. Oh, I don't have legacy points. Ah. Probably because... Let's fight. A ridge of limestone wraps the edge of garden-free altar. Find a way in from this direction. You'd have high ground. You'd have surprise. I don't know. It looks impassable. That, madame, sounds like a challenge. After a few dead ends and false hopes, finally a promising channel in the stone stretches out in the right direction. The friendly ghost of a long-gone river, perhaps. Seems sturdy enough. Slow steps make steady progress. The stones lean in close, peering over each other's shoulders. Need any help, love? Kinda tight here. Not all of us are made of wet noodles and soak. Some of us got right warrior hips. Hi, perfect. Here we are. Couldn't ask for a better spot to emerge. Just one last squeeze and a straight shot to garden fee altar. I mean, I could ask for a slightly better spot to emerge. Maybe one that was a little bigger. Just clogged out. Hell yeah! Cheers to the evening. To an evening of shenanigans and fun. You're doing great, hun. I'd say I'd follow you anywhere, but this is... push through. Maybe I could blast up, please don't. Finally, Cindy's new developed sense of claustrophobia grows strong enough to rent her free. I wish I had beer. I wish it was a Friday. I wish... You know, I miss the old work times where you would go with, like, for beer with your coworkers after work. That never happens anymore. That sounded bad. Wasn't it ligament or anything, was it? And, like, even before COVID, that wasn't a thing, at least when I was working. That you would, after work, you would go for a beer. I think that would hurt. Going to dinner with my company tomorrow? Ooh, nice. Like, the whole company? Armor's all scraped up, though. This will require tools. Think it'll stop a horn hammer? We'll find out. I went to a bar with my company on St. Patrick's Day. Ah! Yeah, my company, we don't do that anymore, because we had legal issues. So, yeah. Can't do that anymore. Oh, Cindy has no armor. Oh, great. Just what I'd like. put the tank with no armor. Do, 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 do. Alright, gonna move you here. So I can do that. Actually, I want to see if I can kill you before anything else. We have beer in our break room fridge. Yeah, our company is... The company I work for is too big now for that. We can't do that. We used to do... Apparently that used to happen. Oh, of course you sound the alarm. Alright. Second shot. Granite spell coming within Amazon with... oh, yeah. I guess it also depends on the company. I can imagine Amazon probably doesn't care. Okay, we're gonna move everyone up. And just for shits and giggles, we set up an ambush. Okay. Cindy, open the door, and what do we see? Enemies waiting for me. We'll just smack you, silly. I'm gonna withdraw from this. There's no point for that. And then we're gonna interfuse with this. Use that to grab the child. But still, yeah. That's awesome. I know my company is working on doing something like that, but you know, world be the way it is right now still. Bam, bam, bam. Dead. Hi. Frank, can you grab him? You can. Pull him closer, so we may shoot him. That is teamwork. Who has the lowest health? Frank is the name. Oh boy. They've gotten stronger. Find an item. So that's all Lake. Sucks. More health. 8.3, 8. 9.2. Okay, give it to you. Build this factory up. Hopefully. Also remembering this is the final chapter, so this might be a little bit tougher, so should probably, you know, focus mode still. There's been times in my life I would have given a finger to have a good fire. Yeah, sorry, but which finger? Shh, stop mumbling for a second. Do you hear that? Hushed voices and careful footfalls approach down the overgrown path. To Cindy's ears, even these muffled noises are perfectly loud. Come forward, strangers. If you're friendly, come forward slowly. Silence, perhaps a minute of it. All the answer that emerges from a thick wall of brush. Then... when you don't, they're not fooled by this. We can always offer money. Yes, mistress. Should I offer myself? Introduce us. We can, we hear you. Hold there, hold there. Is this the bard? You look like experience whatever you are. Bandits, rogues, not hounding for captives, I hope. Come on out there. You're caught already. Well. Oh, move it, you fool. Why do I let you talk to people? Sorry, mistress. Here, take my arm. Pair of travelers clamber free from the bracken. Clothing fine by oh, this is the bard. Yeah. Okay, so basically for this story, or this little bit, we can convince this retired bard who went into retirement to sing for us. Or just to be quiet. So. So we're just gonna rifle through this. 69%? Sure. Don't strain yourself, mistress. I don't think I made it. Sorry, get some beer, some bread, mistress. Aw, nothing happened. She failed. Okay. Cindy, be a dear. Kick down the door. What do we see? Enemies. Before I do this, I kind of want to see if we can just KO them. Took cover. Great. Take that. Because if we can kill both of them, then we can... Yeah, okay. Then we can move Cindy up here and just auto sentinel from anything. Open this door. Nobody there. Okay. Move Frank up. Infuse with the lamp, the candles. And then infuse with the grain. Actually, I should probably infuse with that, but whatever. Just in case someone comes through here. No? Okay. So they must be all behind this door. Oh, it's just a kid. 2 kids. And something else. Great. Oh, it's 1 kid dead. I can't touch them. This. Can go like this. I feel like we can kill you. Nope. Dead. Ooh. Yes. Knee pads. 9.2, 8.7. Yeah, we'll give it to you. You mean Sage Wolf Windmill? Well, sure, that's an overall place, but what about a specific clearing cliff? You think they have names? I think you name may tell your story, however quietly and slowly. Anyways, a little commemoration never went amiss. Oh yeah, and then okay, yeah, the top of a nearby mound of stone.
You will not feel afraid anymore.
All right, I'm gonna fill up my water before I start singing.